On Skylab, we sent those astronauts out there. Medical scientists, medical doctors. They're good doctors and scientists, but lousy physicists. They forgot about three things: inertia, momentum, and kinetic energy. So an astronaut medical scientist shoves off on one wall of Skylab, big as a gymnasium. He goes hell flying across there. Hey, look, I'm Superman. Yeah, it's funny. But he's got inertia and momentum going. Now he's going to introduce himself to kinetic energy. So he splats on a wall down there. And he hooks his arm, and he's now like cut to the bone. Well, everybody freaks out, but they're all doctors. So they calm down, do what doctors do. He'll sew him up. So he called down to Capcom, said, I know we only been here an hour, and Frank over here done cut his arm bad, and we're going to sew him up. Costs $2 billion to get us up here. We'd like to go with the mission. Well, Capcom says, God might go on with the mission. So they're up there studying, and then they called back about 3 days later, about 96 hours, and they said, we need a private line, secured line, medical line. So Capcom, I'm looking at him. He stands up. He's white as snow, and he says, oh, God, they've killed somebody up there now. So I thought, who knows? They come online and said, hey, we pulled his bandages off to see how the cut is. Stitches all stuck to the bandage. He didn't even have a cut. He didn't even got a scar like he never was hurt. And we're standing there going, did the patient do anything unusual? And he said, well, was one thing. He was eating and drinking like crazy, about to eat us out of house and home up here. And a medical doctor and nutritionist sitting there went, fuel. He's feeding his body fuel. He's healing super fast, so he needs more food and water. And we went, well, God knows, okay, that makes sense. So they said, what do you think about all this? NASA says, shut it down. We ain't going to talk about this no more. Get his arm cleaned up, that's it. Wait a minute, there's something here to be learned. No, shut it down. So, doing what scientists normally do, we just hear that and go, okay. When they leave the room, you go in and start studying. And what we find out is this. The human body has 43 things in it. That number to be familiar should be, it's your 8th grade biology. It's the number of chromosomes. Makes you up, you and me as individuals, so we all don't look like Pee Wee Herman. So, those 43 things get unchained from the field of gravity. Then just the preliminary testing we looked at, those chromosomes grab hold of the white corpuscles, your antibacterial defense system. Turn them into damn super white corpuscles. So infection is unheard of. This thing's going to sweep right through it. So I said, what would happen if we had a hospital up there, a burn victim clinic? Somebody massively burned. 89% of burns are second, third degree burns. First thing they do, they wake up and they'll feel no pain without drugs. Why? Because there's no gravity field pulling the blood up to the epidermis level. You ever bunch your finger with a match, feel your heartbeat in it? It won't happen up there. Oh my God. Then the white corpuscles kick in. Then the environment joins in. What do you mean by environment? The cleanest hospital room on earth looks like a pig pen next to a total vacuum. What's the number one killer of a massive burn victim? Number one, infection. You might have infection for two reasons. You're in a total vacuum and you got an antibacterial defense system on steroids going at it. And then you got to put IVs to the person. Why? They need a lot of nutrients. Fast. Why? Because they're healing so fast. They'll heal up so fast There's not even time for scar tissue to form. Think that'd be worth something? Shut it down, NASA's phrase. That's 4.